Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to go ahead and do a gold glitter smoky eye. I applied my eyebrows off camera, so I'm going to go ahead and use black opal and medium, and I'm going to go ahead and put that right underneath the brow bone. I went ahead and used NYX to go ahead and carve out my eyebrows, and I went ahead and used Anastasia Beverly Hills to go ahead and create my eyebrows. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Masquerade palette from Juvia's Place and a blending brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to go ahead and use the color Burkina and go ahead and put that in my crease. I'm going to go ahead and start at the outer corner and then make my way in. So I'm going to go ahead and buff that out. You want to make sure that you blend this because this is basically the base before we go ahead and use the black color. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I buff that out. Next color I'm going to use from the Juvia's Place palette is the color Casablanca. I am obsessed with this color. It's so pretty. This is like a gold, kind of like a rose gold color. I absolutely love this color. It's one of my favorite colors from the palette, and I'm going to go ahead and try to do like a cut crease because this is basically like the foundation to where I'm going to lay the glitter. So this part is very crucial because it's basically going to guide me as to where I'm going to go ahead and place the gold glitter. So I'm going to go ahead and do like a cut crease. The trick to a cut crease is that you want to go ahead and do it just above your lid so that when you blink you're not transferring any of the color. So you want to go ahead and cut the crease a little bit higher than your lid. The next color that I'm going to go ahead and use in my crease is the color Carbon by MAC. Sorry guys, I'm not showing the colors. It's because some of them broke in my eyeshadow palette, so if I were to show you guys, it would probably spill all over the floor. But I'm going to go ahead and buff that out. I'm going to go ahead and above where I cut the crease, I'm going to go ahead and apply the black color. Now I'm going to go back into the palette and take the color Burkina, and I'm going to go ahead and buff out the edges of the black color so it won't be so harsh. And then I'm going to apply a little bit of the black to the outer corner and then go ahead and buff it more into my crease. I'm going to go ahead and take a makeup remover and I'm going to go ahead and cut the corner so that it could be just a polished look. This is a trick that I like to do also with my foundation, but I'm going to go ahead and just wipe off the excess. Then I'm going to go ahead back into the black and I'm going to go ahead and buff my crease out just a little bit more. It does like, trust me, trust the process guys, trust the process. So I'm going to go ahead and just blend that out to my liking. Now I'm going to go ahead and take some duo lash glue and put that on my hand just to warm it up a little bit before I go ahead and dip my brush into it. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the glitter that we're using for today. It's by Gawdouz and the color is Francklette. I'm obsessed with this color. That was like the first color in the palette that I wanted to use, and I want to take time out to just shout out Val for sending me these colors. She sent me all these glitter pigments and I'm obsessed with them. I've never used glitter like this before, like chunky glitter, so I was just so excited to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the duo lash glue to my lid, and I'm going to go let it get tacky just a little bit. Then I'm going to dip my brush into the glitter and then I'm going to pack. The goal and to get this look is to pack. You don't want to like brush the glitter onto your lid. You just want to pack the glitter onto your lid. And as you guys can see, I'm just using Casablanca as my guideline, not to go too far up into my crease. So that gold color that we used before was just a guide. So I'm going to go ahead and just pack. Anywhere I see that gold Casablanca color, I'm going to go ahead and pack the glitter on top of that color. Now I'm going to go ahead and use MAC Prep and Prime, and I'm going to go ahead and use that all over my face. I do want to prime my face. That is just the key to getting a soft base and also a smooth base. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that all over my face. The next product is the Smashbox Photofinish. This is just basically going to minimize my pores, and I do have large pores around my nose, so I'm going to go ahead and emphasize that around my nose and my chin. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the LA Pro Girl concealers in the color Fawn, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that all over my face. I've never been a foundation girl, but I've been loving LA Girl Pro concealers. I've been using it for a while now. I've never been that type of girl to use foundation all over my face, but this is basically my go-to. I don't use any other thing but this. And I'm also going to go ahead and apply some concealer underneath the black just to give it a polished look. Now I'm going to take my large beauty blender and go ahead and blend that all into my skin. This beauty blender is life. It's so big, and basically I got this off, I think, at Target for like $5. They were on sale, so this comes in handy because it covers a lot of areas on my face as to using a smaller beauty blender. So I'm going to go ahead and just blend that all over my face. Now the next color that I'm going to use as my concealer is the Full Spectrum by Covergirl. Covergirl did send me their whole entire collection of the Full Spectrum collection that they just had. So thank you, Covergirl, for sending me all of your products. I'm obsessed with the concealers and as well as the palettes that they sent me. So I'm going to go ahead and just blend that out. Now I'm going to bake. I'm going to be using some Laura Mercier, but the trick is I have mixed my Laura Mercier and my Ben Nye banana powder, and I have been loving how my makeup has been coming out. So I'm basically using here Laura Mercier mixed with the Ben Nye banana powder, and I am obsessed with this combination. If you want to try this combination out, try it out and let me know if you like it, but I've been using it on a damp beauty blender and it's been making my makeup come out so flawless. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm going to go ahead and use the Full Spectrum Covergirl, and I'm going to go ahead and contour. All of the products will be listed down below in the description box, so you guys make sure you open the description box and go ahead and get some of the things that I'm using. So I'm going to go ahead and use the same color. I'm going to contour my nose. So I just wanted to spice things up just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and take some duo glue, and I'm also going to take some of that color in Francklette, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in my inner corners. But I'm going to bring it down just a little bit because I want to go for a dramatic look. The trick is to let the glue get a little bit tacky and then apply the glitter to the inner corners. So I'm letting that get a little bit tacky, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply the glitter to the inner corners. So now I'm going to dust off the excess of my banana powder and my Laura Mercier. You guys, if you have both of those setting powders, try them together and let me know how you guys like it, because I've been absolutely loving how my face looks. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes off camera, but the trick that I like to use with my liquid liners, which is by Covergirl in the H2O collection, I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes, but I do like to take a little bit of liquid foundation and apply it underneath my lashes. The reason for this is that after the glue has finished, I like to go ahead and coat some liquid liner so that none of the glue is showing. Sometimes when it does, dry, it is kind of white sometimes. Even though it's supposed to dry clear, I'm just going to go ahead and put a coat of liquid liner. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my blush brush, and I'm also going to use the color Taj Mahal by Nars, and I'm going to go ahead and apply my blush. I love this blush. It's an orange blush, but it looks so beautiful in person, and it's very subtle. So I'm going to go ahead and use some finishing spray, and then I'm also going to take my Golden Lights by Makeup Revolution, and I'm going to go ahead and apply some highlight. I am obsessed with highlight. I use a lot of highlight, and if you're not a highlight girl, I'm sorry, because I use a lot of it. And I like to apply it after I apply some finishing spray so my face is a little bit damp. And then I go ahead and apply my highlighter so that it just pops even more, because my face is a little bit damp and it actually holds the highlight in place as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and highlight my nose and then the bridge of my nose and a little bit on my forehead as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and use the color Burkina. I'm going to go ahead and put that underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the color Carbon by MAC, and I'm going to buff that out as well. I'm just going to use that on my lower lash line, and I'm going to make sure that I buff that color out because we want a seamless look. So now I'm going to go ahead and use the MAC Carbon, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that underneath the lower lash line. You want to make sure that you buff this out. Now I'm going to use the color Jubilee by MAC Cosmetic, and I'm going to use the color Pucker Up Dolly by Buxom Cosmetics. Thank you, Buxom Cosmetics, for sending me your entire new serial killer lip stains. I'm obsessed with them. I'm forever grateful for working with you guys and being one of your influencers. So you guys, if you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and also hit the bell button, and I will see you guys in my new video. I love you guys so much. Bye. I see, I see, I see, I see.